On my timeline in FYP, I've been seeing a lot of people talk about Ariana Grande and her love life. That woman is not spiraling out of control. She's not doing anything to none of y'all. Literally, she's living her best life. If she was a man doing that, you all would love him to freaking death. Y'all be like, oh, I wish that was my man. I could change his heart and all that. But you hate on her because you don't do those things. And as a woman who literally, if you knew me, if I was 15 years younger, you would hate me. Because you'll be like, I see her with a different person all the time. My daughter would be like, this man just showed up and gave her some money. Or this man, she just got some random flowers from somebody I never even met. Let me say this. Anytime you tell a man you don't want a relationship, they will pursue you. Anytime, out the blue. If they like you, they're going to pursue the H out of you. If you tell them, I got a fiance, I got a husband, I got a boyfriend, that ain't never stopped nobody from trying to talk to me. If anything, that made them say, well, I can beat him. I know I'm better than him. And the thing is, what you're not noticing, Ariana is always with somebody. So you know what that means? The next guy's like, well, I can be better at this. I can do these things that he's not doing. That's what she needs, or da-da-da-da. And they want those things. But a lot of women are out here who don't make these dudes do nothing. Like, I'm going to just fit wherever I can get. And I'm just going to accept whatever because he's giving me time. I've known women over 40 sit across the table from me at a lunch and tell me they go to some dude's house and the dude don't even watch stuff they want to watch. And then they cut off the intimacy, physical part. And I'm just like, so you're telling me he don't give you this, the thing that you really want, and you sit here dealing with all of this, and it's like, well, just leave. What's the problem? And the thing is, that's how I was. If you want to know me when I was young, I was like, oh, it's a problem, dip on. Like, my phone was full of people. I had multiple phones that different people paid for. So it's like, for me, I don't even understand how y'all operate now, being that nothing has changed. There have always been men the way they are. These men, all these men who say they don't do stuff, they end up doing it. Like, it's, you run the plays. You run the plays. They don't run the plays. And if they don't do something you like, you say bye. The easiest way for me to not be with a man, I would constantly be like, oh, I want a relationship. I want a baby. I want to get married within a year. I want these things. And that dude would be like, oh, no. So he wouldn't commit. And that's exactly what I wanted him to do. Anytime I told a guy, oh, I'm not looking for nothing, I'm not this, he pursued the H out of me. I mean, husband, fiance. If I say I got a boyfriend, oh my God, got to talk to her. And a lot of y'all don't get that because y'all think, oh, I'm just going to look like I stay at home and I'm homely and I'm safe. You think they want the safe lady? They want the lady that they like, she changed for me. I had to do something to get with her. She had all kind of dudes after her. She had this, and I got her though. They want a prize and a trophy to win. And if you are not something that's really to be acquired or in an acquisition way, what's the point? I'm going to have you on the side. And I'm going to be honest. It's not that I've never been asked to be somebody's side person. It's that I know I'm a protagonist and I can never play that role. A lot of you are not. And it's okay that you're not. But don't get mad at freaking Ariana Grande because she's a protagonist of her life. She's like, yeah, just like Jeff Bezos finna be wife. She's like, this is my life. This is what I like. I'm doing me. I like him. I love him. I support him. But I'm still myself. And this is why I don't show relationships here. Because honestly, y'all really hate on Spanish and black women a lot. Be like, well, she treat him like this. If I had that man, well, baby, you don't have him. And you couldn't get him. Because he doesn't clearly want somebody who's just laying down for whatever. And these dudes get on here and they know that. They'll say real quick, oh, I love me a black woman who's heavy set. And they don't say heavy set. They'll say a plus size woman, or they'll say a plush. I don't know what the words are, but what I'm saying is, don't let somebody just get on this app and talk to you and say they like something and they ain't showed you no receipts of anybody they've been with that look like you. They all of a sudden now, because they want likes, they'll sit here and flirt with you to get this money because it's easy and give you a deep voice that you want to hear. But start talking some sense to them. They like, wait a minute, I didn't come here to think. I just came here to get this money. Very simple running game. And I don't fall for it. And I'm not sending these jerks my money. I notice y'all send these dudes y'all money. And I'm like, you know he got a wife, right? You know this. And I've talked to people behind the scenes and I'm like, he got a whole wife, don't look nothing like none of his demographic. But they love him very much. Derek Jackson got, divorced from that woman? And now he with who he want to be with because he got it together. Like, I don't do struggle love. And I don't understand it, but if that's what y'all want to do, you do it. But don't sit here and hate on women who are the narrators of their story. Don't. Like, if Miss Sanchez do something or did something, oh well. If Ariana do something, oh well. Rihanna, y'all used to be hard on Rihanna before she got with A$AP Rocky. And my thing is, what is wrong? Like, she's not hurting you. She's living her life. But the thing is, you mad because you not doing it. But at the same time, you like, well, I don't really know. You just don't have the gusto to get out here, or the bravado. Because let me tell you something. When I go out, I literally can have on sweatpants. And I will get a dude. I could sit in my yard, get a dude. I could sit on my balcony, get a dude. I could be on vacation, look up. Well, I've been watching you come out on this balcony, and I notice, like, it is not a problem. Why? Because it's not just my natural pheromones. It's my energy of, you got to have some prowess to this. And that's what y'all missing. And I ain't got nothing for free to say, like to give, to be like, well, let me give you some tips to get a man that got this and that. No, because you need to like level up your thinking and how you feel about yourself. And that's going to stop you from hating on other women who are just different from you. I don't get mad when y'all sit here and want to be dogged out. I'd rather see a woman run in the plays than sit here get dogged out, because we run the plays. We do. But we're Sigmas. And everybody's not like that. And I get it. But like the hate, and it's like over 80% of y'all. And I'm just like, oh my God, I just don't feel comfortable in this space, because I know I'm not liked. Because you can't figure out why he like me. Because he knows I'm going to tell him the truth. Whether he like it or not, I'm going to say it. It's going to be tactful, but I'm going to tell him the truth. And the fact that you think these men just sit up here and you think they're just so stupid. Like, these men are not that stupid. And if you do pull the wool over their eyes, they are vindictive as F. I've seen men do terrible things to women, and they ain't got nothing with putting hands or saying that they know how to pull the strings with these attorneys. They know how to do things. Okay, they got people for that. So it's just so much. And I didn't mean to even talk about all this, but dang, it's like, it's getting to the point where I'm tired of every time I get on here. It's like y'all talking about somebody else's relationship and this. Who are you? Who are you? Tell me about your life. Because if I see one more time somebody else telling me about somebody else's business, I'm like, girl, who are you? Because they know who I am. But I'm interesting. And I have something called depth and substance. And when you have depth and substance, you can talk about yourself. Because you have things to talk about.